Hello guys, welcome to Tundra Missionary. My name is Zach, and today I'm going to do an album review. Now, chances are your attention span is probably going to be very small considering I am a new and unexperienced YouTuber, but I'll do the best of my ability to provide the most interesting album review possible. So without further ado, let's begin. So the album I am reviewing today is Dire Straits' self-titled album. Here it is. Good view of it, hopefully. Yeah, that. So basically how it's going to work is I'm going to start with like a little discography and a background information on it, and then like go through all the tracks, how much I like them, and so forth. So this is a 9-track album. It is about 42 minutes long. It was made in 1998. And the genre is like pub rock and roots rock. So basically it almost sounds like music that you would hear in like a pub or something. I don't know. But basically these are all the band members in the back here. Mark Knopfler, right there. Mark Knopfler, David Knopfler, John Ilsley, and Pick Withers. And Mark Knopfler, who ends up being the vocalist for the band, he graduates from college and starts performing with like other like pub bands and stuff. And then he starts struggling financially and gets divorced, so it's kind of a hard time. So then he moves in with his brother, and John happens to live with his brother as well. And then they start recording there. They hire the drummer Pick, and then they start playing there, start jamming out and stuff. And then they start recording, and then they take it to a radio show, and then that's pretty much how the whole thing started. So yeah, I guess we'll go for the tracks now. Number 1, Down to the Waterline. That is that's probably a really good song. It's a good way to start the album. Very fast, upbeat track, and it's a very catchy. So that's a good one. Water of Love. That one is it's probably my least favorite song on the album, but it's still not that bad. The only reason that I don't like it so much is that it kind of drags on a bit. But it's still a pretty catchy beat. Setting Me Up is another more fast-paced track. It kind of gets you moving and stuff. That was pretty good. Nice short, quick track. Pretty fun. Six Blade Knife. I really do like this song. This song has like a really nice bass. Very, very catchy too. I mean, I know I keep saying all the songs catchy, but I do really like this album. So that's a good one. And then Southbound again, this one reminds me a lot like the third track. It's kind of the same kind of deal. It's kind of fast and it's kind of slow. I mean, it's kind of fast and upbeat, so not slow. Sorry, my bad. The 6th song, Sultans of Swing, that is the main single from this album. Of course, I mean, I'm sure most of you have heard that one if you're familiar with Dire Straits. So that's a very good song. In the Gallery, this song is pretty much the most bluesy track on this whole album. I mean, this album is like full of like folk and blues, but this one would definitely probably be the most bluesy, and it's also the longest song on the album. It's a pretty good one. The 8th song, Wild West End. This one is probably my favorite song on the album. It is slower, but it's more emotional, and it's got it's just really good. You should listen to it. It's pretty good. And then the 9th song, Lions. This one's also a pretty good one of my favorites. A good way to end off the album. It just kind of goes off into a beat that kind of like finishes the album. So yeah, it's pretty good. So overall, Dire Straits album it's pretty good. I enjoy it a lot. If I were to give a rating to it, it'd probably be about, I would say, probably give it an 8 or 9. Maybe I'll go with 8.5. 8.5. That's pretty good. So yeah, I mean, if you want to listen to something, it's one of those albums that takes a couple listens to eventually start like it. To like it, it takes a couple listens. So yeah, maybe by like the 4th or 5th listen, or maybe even 3rd, you start liking it. So yeah, so Dire Straits self-titled album. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Take care.